Alright guys, so I have already clicked on the assignment to open it up in the class notebook. It is titled 1.3 Lectura Breve, Versión A, 1.3 short story or short lecture, version A. Capítulo 1, Lección 3, Chapter 1, Lesson 3. Here we have our guide words. It says I means there is or there are. Quiere, he or she wants. Le dice, he or she says to him or her. No tiene, doesn't have, like he or she doesn't have. Va hacia, he or she goes towards. Le da, he or she gives to him or her. Ve, he or she sees. Es or está means he or she is. Now please be very, very careful with the difference between ve and va. Ve means sees and va means goes. There's only a one-letter difference in Spanish, but it changes the meaning completely, so be careful. All right, Lectura Breve, Versión A. Brief lecture or brief story, version A. El gato no está contento. The cat is not content. 112 palabras, 112 words. Hay una chica. There is a girl. Es Bertita. It is, or she is, Bertita. Bertita no está contenta. Bertita is not content. Bertita tiene un iPhone, pero su gato no tiene un iPhone. Bertita has an iPhone, but her cat doesn't have an iPhone. Es un problema. It is a problem. Su gato es Floyd. Her cat is Floyd. Floyd no tiene un iPhone. Floyd doesn't have an iPhone. Bertita quiere un iPhone para Floyd. Bertita wants an iPhone for Floyd. Va a Las Vegas. She goes to Las Vegas. Ve a un chico. She sees a boy. El chico es Kyle. The boy is Kyle. Kyle tiene un teléfono Samsung, pero no tiene un iPhone. Kyle has a Samsung telephone. Remember, adjectives come after nouns in Spanish. So Kyle tiene un teléfono Samsung, pero no tiene un iPhone. But he doesn't have an iPhone. Bertita va a Houston. Bertita goes to Houston. Hay un chico en Houston. There is a boy in Houston. El chico tiene un iPhone. The boy has an iPhone. Bertita le dice, Bertita says to him, Hola chico, hello boy. Tengo un gato. I have a cat. Mi gato no tiene un iPhone. My cat doesn't have an iPhone. Tengo un iPhone extra. I have an extra iPhone. El chico le da el iPhone a Bertita. The boy gives the iPhone to Bertita. Bertita le da el iPhone al gato Floyd. Bertita gives the iPhone to the cat, Floyd, or to Floyd, the cat. Floyd está muy contento. Floyd is very content. All right, then we have our question words here. It says read the story above, answer each of the questions below, and complete sentences in Spanish. So that's what we're going to do. Question number 1 says, ¿Qué hay? ¿Qué right here means what? I. What is there? Okay, we can see that there is right here. What is there? Very first sentence in the story says, hay una chica. So we're going to go scroll down. We're going to say, hay una chica. Okay, there is a girl. question number 2, número 2. ¿Quién, who es la chica? Who is the girl? Now remember, with our who questions, we can take the entire question, paste it over to our answer, and replace the word who with the person's name. So we're going to type Bertita, right? Bertita is the girl in our story. Bertita es la chica. Or if you wanted to go straight from the story, you could just say es Bertita. That's perfectly acceptable as well. Pregunta número 3. Question number 3. ¿Cómo está Bertita? How is Bertita? How is she? Let's look. So this one says Bertita no está contenta. Okay, so I'm going to type Bertita no está contenta. Now I know that this word here, está, needs an accent on it. And in Teams, in Class Notebook, you can go up to the top and you can click Insert. You can click Symbol, More Symbols, and then find the letter A that you need. It is the Latin small letter A with a cute. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to click Insert, and then Close. Bertita no está contenta. Bertita is not content, or she is not happy. Pregunta número 4. ¿Qué tiene Bertita? What has Bertita, or what does Bertita have? I don't know. What does she have? Okay, so we just did the she's not happy. Bertita tiene un iPhone. Okay, right? Bertita has an iPhone. Bertita tiene, she has un iPhone. Bertita has an iPhone. Pregunta número 5. ¿Tiene el gato un teléfono? Has the cat a telephone? Or does the cat have a telephone? Does he? They usually don't, do they? Oh, look, right here. Pero su gato no tiene un iPhone. So her cat doesn't have an iPhone. So can we just answer no? Nope. That's not a complete sentence. So we're going to say no, comma, el gato, the cat, no tiene, doesn't have un teléfono. Now I can see here that teléfono has an accent. Now I can do a couple of different things here. I can insert an accent like we did earlier, or I can copy the word teléfono. I'm going to copy it. Now I highlighted it quickly by double clicking on the word, and then it highlights the whole word. Now I'm going to use my keyboard shortcuts in order to copy it. So we're going to hold Control and the letter C to copy. I'm going to double click on the word to highlight it really quickly, and Control V to paste. Now you can see in there that I have my accent over my E that I need. All right, pregunta número 6, question number 6. ¿Quién, who es el gato? Who is the cat? Who is the cat? Floyd. Floyd, but we can't just type Floyd. That's not a complete sentence in Spanish, right? We know that with our who questions, we can take the entire thing and replace the word who with the person's name. So I'm just going to copy the rest of the sentence. Floyd es el gato. Pregunta número 7, question number 7. ¿Qué quiere Bertita para Floyd? What wants Bertita for Floyd? Or what does Bertita want for Floyd? She wants a phone for him, right? But is there like a particular kind of Floyd? Or a particular kind of phone? Right here. This sentence, this first sentence in the second paragraph. Bertita quiere un iPhone para Floyd. So we're going to use all those words. Okay. Bertita quiere, she wants. Oh. Un iPhone para Floyd. Okay, Bertita wants, oops, I typed it in. Un iPhone para Floyd. Alright. We don't know why. Sometimes these people in these stories want really weird things. Okay, pregunta número 8. Question number 8. ¿A dónde va Bertita y por qué? So we don't have the word a dónde in our question words up here, but we do have the word dónde, where. So to where goes Bertita and why? All right, so where is she going and why? First place she goes, it says va a Las Vegas. Okay, so that's going to be part of the question. So where is she going? So we can say her name, or we can leave her name out. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to type her name. Bertita va a Las Vegas. So Bertita goes to Las Vegas. Why is she going there? Because she wants a phone for her cat, right? So we're going to say because. The word because. Oh, the word because is the same as the word why, but it's squished and without an accent, so it's porque. So Bertita va a Las Vegas porque. Bertita goes to Las Vegas because. Oh, look right here. Oh, we can steal this sentence. Bertita quiere un iPhone para Floyd. Yeah. All right, I'm going to copy this by holding Control and C. To copy, I'm going to click down here. I'm going to push Control and V to paste. Boom. So, Bertita va a Las Vegas porque quiere un iPhone para Floyd. Bertita goes to Las Vegas because she wants an iPhone for Floyd. Yes. All right. Pregunta número 9. ¿Qué ve Bertita? What sees Bertita, or what does Bertita see? Oh man, what does she see in Vegas? Well, that could be bad. All right, right here. Ve a un chico. Now this a here, it's really weird. It's called a personal a. You always need it when you see a person or something that can be kind of like a person, like an animal. So we're gonna use this whole sentence here. Ve a un chico. She sees a boy. Okay, so we're gonna type the whole sentence. Ve a un chico. Now, if you had said in the beginning, if you had said Bertita sees a boy, that's perfect. If you had said Bertita sees a boy in Las Vegas, that's great too. All right. This adding the word Bertita and in Las Vegas is just making your sentence a little bit more detailed and a little bit longer. Okay. You don't have to have that. That's being a little bit extra. But if your brain did the extra automatically, then high five, go you. All right, number 10. Pregunta número 10. ¿Quién who es el chico? Who is the boy? Remember, with our quién questions, we can copy the entire question, and we're going to replace the word quién with the person's name. So let's scroll back up into our story. What was this guy's name? Oh, El Chico es Kyle. All right, so Kyle is this boy in Las Vegas. So we're going to type Kyle es el chico. Okay, that's just copying the who question, right? And replacing the word who with the person's name. You could have also written El Chico es Kyle, and that would have been a perfectly acceptable answer as well. All right. Número 11, number 11. ¿Qué tiene Kyle? What has Kyle? Or what does Kyle have? What? Kyle had something? Oh, right. Kyle tiene un teléfono Samsung. All right, so Kyle's got a Samsung telephone. Okay, we can retype that. Kyle tiene un teléfono Samsung. Kyle tiene un teléfono Samsung. Okay, and we know that teléfono needs an accent. You can be lazy and copy this word from up here from question number 5, or you can go to insert, symbol, more symbols, and look for the E, the Latin small letter E with acute, and insert. All right. So Kyle tiene un teléfono Samsung. Kyle has a Samsung telephone. Then pregunta número 12, question number 12. ¿Qué no tiene Kyle? What doesn't Kyle have? $1 million. Okay. So the same sentence that we had taken from earlier, Kyle tiene un teléfono Samsung, pero no tiene un iPhone. All right, so Kyle doesn't have an iPhone. So this end of the sentence here, no tiene un iPhone, is what we're going to use. All right, so Kyle no tiene un iPhone. Kyle doesn't have an iPhone. Poor guy. He's got a Samsung though. I think that's a win. Okay. Pregunta número 13. Question number 13. ¿A dónde va Bertita segundo? To where goes Bertita second? Or where does she go? Where does she go second? Like next. All right. Where does she go then? Right here. Bertita va a Houston. Okay. So Bertita va a Houston. That's what I'm going to type. Bertita va a Houston. Okay. You could be extra here and you could be like, oh, she goes to Houston porque no hay un teléfono iPhone in Las Vegas if you wanted to. Okay. But you don't have to be extra there. You know, you can always be extra. You don't have to. It's just extra. Okay, pregunta número 14, question number 14. ¿Qué hay en Houston? What is there in Houston? All right, what's in Houston? Where's my scroll? Okay. Hay un chico en Houston. All right, so hay un chico, Hay un chico en Houston. There is a boy in Houston. Pregunta número 15. ¿Qué tiene el chico en Houston? What has, or what does the boy have in Houston? What does the boy have in Houston? Oh, look, right here. El chico tiene un iPhone. The boy's got an iPhone. El chico tiene un iPhone. The boy has an iPhone. Pregunta número 16. ¿Qué le da el chico a Bertita? What gives the boy to Bertita? Or what does the boy give to Bertita? Well, I mean, as all of our stories, you know, he just handed her an iPhone, right? Like, who does that? Crazy people. So, el chico le da el iPhone a Bertita. This sentence here, the first sentence in the last paragraph. We're going to retype that. El chico le da el iPhone a Bertita. El chico le da el iPhone a Bertita. Great. Pregunta número 17. ¿Qué le da Bertita al gato? What gives Bertita to the cat? Or what does Bertita give to the cat? Of course, she gives the cat an iPhone, right? So if we want to look for the sentence from our story, straight, like citing that. Bertita le da el iPhone al gato Floyd. I'm just going to type that whole thing. Bertita le da el iPhone. What did it say? El iPhone al gato Floyd. Ooh, al gato Floyd. Okay. I copied that sentence straight from the story. I didn't have to create anything by myself at all. Just pulled it straight from the story, citing textual evidence. Look at us. Oh, there's a typo in this. My bad, guys. ¿Cómo está Floyd al final? I'm going to fix my error here. Okay, ¿Cómo está Floyd al final? How is Floyd? Ooh, al final. What do you think that means? At the end. All right, so how is Floyd at the end? At the very end of our story, the very last sentence, it says, Floyd está muy contento. Floyd is very happy. So we're going to type, Floyd está muy contento. And we know that está needs an accent on this A, so we're going to go up here to symbol, more symbols, and insert this Latin small letter A with acute. Right? Insert and close. Boom. All right, so we just did 18 questions here. All of those were in full sentences, so we know we're good there. All right, then these ones here are personalized questions. It says, answer each of the questions below in complete sentences in Spanish. Be sure to look at the verb charts below. All right, so question number 1 says, ¿Tienes un iPhone? ¿Tienes? You have an iPhone? Or do you have an iPhone? I don't. I don't like iPhones, okay? So I'm going to say I don't have. Okay? We are all going to make sure we have the word tengo, all right? So I'm going to say yo no tengo. I don't have. Un iPhone. Maybe some of you do. If you do have an iPhone, you're going to say I have an iPhone. Yo tengo un iPhone. Here's the thing. Do not write both of these. If you write both of these, I will mark your answer wrong. You have to tell me which one it is, okay? You can't just write both and call it good. No, no, no. Tell me the truth. Do you have one? Do you not have one? I don't care. All right, question number 2 says, ¿Qué tipo de teléfono quieres? All right. What type of telephone do you want? Ooh, what type of telephone do you want? So we are all going to type the words yo quiero, I want. Yo quiero un teléfono. Okay, we know that the word teléfono needs an accent. I'm just going to steal it from here. Double click it to highlight it really fast. Control C to copy really fast. Double click to highlight one word really quickly. Control V to paste that word in. All right, so yo quiero un teléfono, and then you're going to tell me what phone you want there. I am going to type my answer as Samsung S20. Isn't there a plus? I'm going to say that there's a plus. There is now. Now don't just copy my answer, you thief. Okay? Make your own answer. Maybe it's the iPhone something something. Maybe it's the Google phone. Maybe it's that cool new like folding Samsung. Maybe you want that one. I don't know. All right, so that is it with the assignment. The nice thing with the class notebook is it automatically saves. You just have to go click the turn in button on the assignment when you are finished. All right, good luck. I love you. Have a great day.